Hi everyone, good morning and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for joining. As a disclaimer, as normal, this is an adult only colouring channel and my videos are in no way intended for or aimed at children. Okay, so if you haven't seen the announcement video already, for the month of July, I am going to be hosting hashtag Whipping the Whips 2020. So basically, that means that for the month of July, I am going to be working through and trying to complete some of my whips. If you don't know what WHIP stands for, it's work in progress. And so the page that I thought I would work on with you today is from Romantic Country, the second tale. This is by Eriy, and it is this double page spread. Now, as you can see, I just have a little bit here on the fence to do, some shading on the flowers. I need to fix the path down here, and then I need to do the carriage and just a little bit of work on the horse, and then we are done. So for this I am using my Derwent Inktense. I probably will go in with fine liners and gel pens and stuff as well, but for now I think we will go in with the Inktense, get the base of colour down, and then we'll, sort of figure out the rest as we go. Okay, so let's just jump straight in. And how are you all doing? How is everyone? Let's zoom in on the carriage because that is what I want to focus on at the moment. Let's just move those pencils and things up there. I'm sorry guys, I should have got myself situated a little bit better before I started. So yeah, how is everyone? I hope you're all doing well and that you're staying safe and well and healthy. And how's your week been? What have you been up to? I'm recording this on Saturday the 4th of July. The kids have just gone out for some groceries with Aaron, and I was planning on live streaming, and then I got set up, getting sorted, and then I'm like, oh, I haven't got like Tegan's laptop or anything to borrow to look at the chat on, so I thought, okay, this will have to be a colouring chat, and then I'll do a live stream later once she's back, when I ask if it's okay for me to borrow her laptop. I didn't think, I was trying to figure out what to colour that wouldn't take too long, that didn't have like an extortionate amount of work that needed doing on it. And I thought, oh, I've got this whip here, and then another one from Romantic Country World Heritage, and that one doesn't need too much done on it either, so I'm going to try and get these done today. I completed 2 whips yesterday from a Disney Colouralong Mystères book. So I completed those 2, and then I also completed a whip. I've got it written down. I cannot. Whoops! I'm so sorry. I'm knocking the tripod. Let me get my. Okay. Where did I write it down? Okay. So on the 1st of July. I completed my first whip from Tenderful Enchantments, so that one is done. And then, like I said, yesterday I completed the 2 whips from the Disney Colouralong Mystères. So we're on the 4th, and I've completed 3 whips so far. So yeah, I'm proud of how it's going. I did start a page, oh my goodness, excuse me, in one of the oh my goodness, Disney, is it Carez, Mr. Rez, like the pixel art books. I started a page in there in the Mickey and Friends one last night. So I started a page in that. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, so we'll do the pink on this bit. Let's just give this a light layer. Yeah, so I started that last night using all of my Crayola Super Tips, and then one black Papermate Flair pen, because I get through like black markers and fine liners like nobody's business. So I did order, I think I showed them in my haul, my Happy Mail haul video. I ordered a box of 12 Papermate Flair pens in black. So yeah, I should be good for black markers for a little while at least. So yeah, that's something. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the darker colour. If I do decide that I need to add a little bit of pencil shading to this, then I will do, but I'm just gonna see how it goes and see what we get. It looks like the light on this is really bright and it's washing out the colour. It doesn't even, yeah, I don't know if I do that, if it shows up a little bit better. But I do have my new light bulb for my softbox, and a new tripod. So yay! Finally have that stuff sorted and set up. Thank goodness. Oh, it's so like frustrating not having the right stuff to be able to do my videos properly, or to like, the quality that I would like. But yeah, it's all done and sorted now, so that's a huge weight lifted. So what are you all working on at the moment? I plan on getting these romantic country pages done. That's going to be my task, my target for like today and tomorrow maybe. Sort of between, housework and things like that. Okay, so I'm just putting a darker colour just around the edges to add a little bit of shading. Our week has been rough. Surprise, surprise, what's new? I feel like I only ever have sort of like negative things going on, but that's all right. It's better to be honest, isn't it? And if things are rough, then they're rough. I'm not gonna make them out to be something that they're not. I just add a bit more shading on this one. I don't want to be too heavy-handed with it. You can always add shading, add more darker colour to it, but you can't with the Inktense, it's, you can't really take it away. Once the pigment is dry, that's it. You cannot reactivate it because these are ink based. Unlike your kind of standard watercolour pencils. If they dry, with standard watercolour pencils, if they dry and then you put a layer over the top, or you want to reactivate them, it will reactivate that colour. Whereas with the Inktense, that won't happen. Bit of fuchsia. Let's see. Let's put some here. Okay. But we're just gonna, like I said, after a difficult week, we're just gonna take the weekend kind of as it comes, pop around the house a bit, get some housework and laundry and stuff done, all the good, usual stuff. But as far as anything else, we'll just take it as it comes. We need as stress-free a weekend as possible. I don't know if that will happen, but we'll see. Okay. So I'm not too worried about these like leaf bits here on this top bit, because I'll go over those with fine liners anyway. So I'm not too concerned about, colouring over bits like that. Put a deep colour here. And here. I just want to say a great big huge thank you to you guys for watching my videos and clicking the thumbs up button and stuff. It's really helping, and I just want you to know that I appreciate you and your support more than anything. It means so much to me, so thank you. I've got a bit of acrylic paint there, but that's okay. Okay, I'm just going to move the book a little bit just to get over to this section. My son, he will be attending school 2 days next week and 2 days the week after. So it's only going to be 4 days in total, but we just feel that he needs he needs that what's the word? He just needs to be doing something. He constantly needs to be like mentally stimulated, and this lockdown has really been taking its toll lately, and sort of after having a long conversation with his teacher the other day, she said she would speak to the deputy head of the school and see if there was anything that they could do to help, and they've offered him, she contacted me yesterday and she said we can offer him 2 days next week and 2 days the week after. And then obviously they break up then for summer holidays, but I was just like, you know, wow, thank you so much. I think that'll be a huge benefit for him. And I honestly cannot praise his teacher for the help and support that she's, you know, that she's shown us. It's, yeah, we just appreciate it so much. Let's do some purple curtains as well, I think. Yeah, so she really has been absolutely amazing. So, yeah, we appreciate her so much. But it's just reassuring to know that, you know, they're helping and supporting even, you know, she knows things are difficult. And, yeah, just taking time out of her day to phone and check in, you know, see how his behaviour's been for the day. And, you know, so rather than sort of like a weekly to every 10 day like phone call, the last few days she's been phoning us every day, because I just sort of broke down. She phoned the other day and yeah, my emotions got the better of me, and I just got really upset. So but she, like I said, she has been just amazing, absolutely amazing, and you know, we really cannot thank her enough. Do this purple as well. I'm just sort of trying to put, you know, as much of the colour down as I can, and then we'll just, you know, activate it all together in a minute. Let's go in with a little bit of a deeper purple, just a smidge. I have received 2 more pieces of happy mail. Bless your hearts, guys. I honestly, I don't deserve for you guys to be so generous and thoughtful, but truly, thank you so much. Yeah, I received the 24 set of Spectrum Noir pastel markers, and yesterday I received a World of Fairies colouring book by Sarah Burrier or Burrier. I don't know how it's pronounced. But yeah, I just, you guys never fail to overwhelm me. I just, like I said, you know, you guys never ever have to do anything like that, but please know that, you know, I appreciate it so much. There's just no words. I just have no words. I just, you know, like I said, I appreciate it so much. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. I'm so sorry. I was out of frame. I'm just going to colour over this because I'll probably go in on these bits with, oh my goodness, like fine liners and stuff. I thought, you know, okay, I'm not live streaming. I'll do a, you know, I'll do a colour and chat. And how ridiculous is it that I'm now sat here and I'm like, what do I talk about? I know, that sounds really lame, doesn't it? Okay, I'm just going to put this grey, which is neutral grey. I'm going to just put that here over the fence on the sections that haven't been coloured just yet. And like I said, the little fiddly details and stuff, I'll do that with like fine liners and gel pens and stuff. I'm not sure how many whips I'll get completed this month, but it's just a really nice feeling finally being able to tick some unfinished pages off the list to say that they're finally done. It's a nice feeling. Okay, let me just put some paper just behind while I'm doing this bit here. Whoops. I know this is a little bit kind of messy and stuff, but hopefully when I activate it, it'll even out a little bit. Just want to try and even out the path a little. It feels a little bit sort of strange here. I'm trying to put the pencil back on top, but we'll go with it. We'll see what we can do. For those of you who have tagged me in your pages already on Instagram, thank you so much. I'm really, I'm really appreciative of you joining in, and I hope you feel as accomplished as I do. Like, completing a whip. It's a nice feeling, isn't it? Just finally getting that page done. I don't know about you, but some of my pages, I feel like they've been kind of sat taunting me. So it's like, yeah, finally get it done. Oh, what is up with this? It feels really strange on the paper. Oh well. Okay. Right, let's let me think. I'm gonna put some pink here. Just putting a block of colour down, and then I'll pick out details and stuff in a bit. Okay, and then let's get the mauve. I never know how to pronounce that. Let's get that and just put that here where the shadows would be. Okay, a little bit there. Okay, right, so I'm going to go in now with my Zig detailer water brush. So let's just give that a little squeeze, get some water going, and we'll start activating the ink tints. I'm not too worried if I go over some of the lines, because I'll be going in with gold on the carriage anyway, so like I said, I'm not too overly concerned. Wow, okay, that was darker than I had anticipated, but that's okay. So for those of you who have this book, have you completed this page yet? If so, what colours did you go with for your carriage? Try and keep it kind of quite cohesive with the, you know, sort of purple and fuchsia colours, and we've got sort of that same colour on the curtains and on the horse's blanket. So I'm trying to keep it quite cohesive and not overwhelm the page with too many colours. But I must admit, I do like the pop of yellow on the flowers, but they need some shading. They need a little bit of help. They're looking a little bit sorry for themselves, I think. Okay. So let's just move along this bit. This isn't a very chatty colour and chat, is it? I've been watching everyone's June completed pages videos. I've watched some flip throughs, and then I can't remember if it was yesterday or the day before, I was watching Karen over at Zucchini Kitty, the lovely Karen, and she was showing how to use distress inks, which is so helpful because I now have some, which I've been really generously sent as Happy Mail, and yeah, it's really nice getting, you know, some advice and tips on how to use them from Karen, because she makes it look so effortless, you know. Her work with the distress inks is always so amazing. So yeah, that was a really, really good video to watch. So I'd recommend you go and check it out if you have distress inks and you're not sure how to use them. Go and check out Zucchini Kitty because she's done a really great video with them. And then this morning, while I was drinking my coffee, I saw that the lovely Debbie from Colour Me Stress Free had put up a video showing 10 of her favourite pages that she's coloured. So I was watching that this morning while snuggled with my cup of coffee. So and I sent out a little bit of Happy Mail myself this week, so that was nice. I love being able to do things like that, you know, when I'm in a position to. It's really nice. Okay, I'm just trying to watch I don't smudge the top of the carriage. I'm trying to be quite mindful where I'm putting my hand, but it's not always easy, is it? Try try and be as neat as possible, but okay, and then we'll activate this. I think I could do again a bit more water going actually. There we go. The brush is feeling a little bit dry. It feels so strange, the house being so quiet. It's lovely. It's very, very, very quiet. Okay, we're getting there, aren't we? We're making progress. Okay, so I'm just going to let that dry a second. So while the carriage is drying, let's move down here to the path, and I'm just going to work in circular motions and just try and get that grey activated and just looking a bit more uniform, because it seemed very sort of patchy, a bit of a mishmash. So I just want to try and even out the colour of the path a little bit, so we can move over towards this side of the page and this page while that is drying. So we'll do that. Okay, let's get a bit more water. There we go. Okay, and then if we do this bit on the horse, again, I'm not too concerned about going over the pattern, because I'll put that back in with gel pens and things like that. I want to add some stars in the sky as well. We can't have a beautiful blue sky like that and not have stars. I think the stars will just really bring it all together beautifully. So that would be nice. Okay, let's move over here to the fence, or the gate. Okay. We are getting there, aren't we? Making progress. I do have quite a lot of comments on videos and a couple of emails to reply to. So I am sorry if you've left a comment or an email and it's taken me a little bit of time to get back to you. I do apologise, but I will get round to replying to emails as soon as I can. You know, if there's nothing that I need to sort of say to a comment, if it's, you know, there's no question or anything, or I don't feel I need to reply, then I always click the heart button, just so you know that I've read your message, I've read your comment, and you know, I appreciate it. I wish I had time to reply to like every single one, but unfortunately I just don't. Okay, right, that's still a little bit tacky. That isn't too bad. Okay, let's see what have we got here that I can. I did have like a new gold metallic gel pen that I purchased from Cult Pens. So please excuse the rustling around. I'm just trying to find it. I don't know which pencil case I put it in. That doesn't help, does it? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, let's see if it's in here. I honestly cannot remember where I put it. No, not in that one. It's not in the pen pot either. I don't know. Okay, never mind. I'll use a uni paint marker. So I'm gonna let's move that paper up a little bit. So let's just put that gold here. I hope I'm not getting my face in the way. Goodness, nobody needs to see that mess. Okay, so there's that. I love these paint markers. These weren't in my haul because they took, I don't know why, but they took quite a while to arrive. I ordered them from eBay and I ordered 2, but I do get through these quite a bit, so give it another 2 weeks or so and I'll order a couple more. Let's put in the gold here. Isn't this called like a bridle or something like that? I think. I don't know if you can see that. Is it like picking that up? There you go. Pretty. I do want these on the gate to be gold. So let's put that in. So they weren't the most graceful of things, but okay. We've got some hinges here, so let's do those gold as well. Let's just go ham with the gold pen, shall we? Why not? Why not? It's a Saturday. Not that that should make a difference. Go ham with the metallics anytime you want. I think you can't go wrong with them metallic pens like this. Okay, there's that. Okay, our carriage is pretty much dry, so let's just put the gold on here where I wanted it. I'm going to give this marker a little bit of a shake just to help it along a little bit. I need to do this bit, okay. I'm really sorry, my lovelies. I just need to tighten the book to get it a bit of a better angle. Okay. Haven't quite figured out what to do with the wheels yet. I think I want to do them black and gold, but there's just that little bit of doubt where I'm like, do I, or is that going to look a little bit harsh? So we'll see. If I can get this all done in this one colouring chat, oh my gosh, I'd be like the happiest person. But we'll just, you know, like I said, today is a kind of just take it as it comes kind of day. I think we need that after the week we've had. On the plus side though, the kittens are all doing beautifully. They are doing really, really, really well. So that just makes Aaron and I so ridiculously happy because, you know, of course, when Luna lost her first litter and she lost all of them, that was just, oh my gosh. We were just absolutely broken. But Link is, he went to the vets on Wednesday, I think. I'm trying to straighten out this line a little bit. So he's had his injections and stuff, and then he is booked in to be neutered next week. So we are not going to be very popular on that day, but we do not want any more happy little accidents like this. So, yeah, as much as we adore the babies, it's just, no. No. I'm sorry, I'm moving like the way I'm angling myself and also the angle of the book as well. I'm trying to avoid the gold marker. I don't want to smear my hand in it, but I can see it's going to be inevitable, I think. But I'm doing my best to avoid it at all costs. I hope I don't make you motion sick, guys. moving this about. I'm going to go in on this with some fine liners in a minute. For the green leaves here and kind of up here. We'll do that. Isn't silence bliss? There's no washing machine, no tumble dryer going. It's surreal but lovely, if that makes any kind of sense. Let's do these bits here gold as well, shall we? Why not? So these are like, I don't know, kind of like the window frames on the carriage, I guess. So, like I said, I'm going ham with this gold pen. It's just so pretty and shiny. Okay. Do the same here. And I also, oh my gosh, I need to say a great, big, huge, ginormous thank you to the beautiful Nikki from Nikki in Niagara. I was watching her vlog, her most recent vlog, number 5 I think it was, and right at the beginning of that video she said there was a seller on Etsy and they had a Romantic Country, the 3rd tale. They had a reprint, you know, copies of the reprint, and that she had ordered herself a copy. Well, as soon as I heard that, I quickly paused the video. Honestly, I could not get my behind over to Etsy quick enough, and I managed to order myself a copy. It should be here. It said by the 6th, which is Monday, so hopefully. I'll be surprised if it does though, because it's coming all the way from Japan, so I don't know. But if it takes longer, it takes longer. I don't mind, but I can't even tell you guys how happy I am. I've been after that copy for so long. Do you know what? Now I've done these windows, the gold, I'm a bit like, don't know if I like that now. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm nitpicking. I'm nitpicking. Okay. This bit here can be gold. Oops. Just move that out of the way. Okay. Okay, right, I think I'm going to grab, oh, I've got some fine liners here in front of me. Perfect. Let's see what colours we've got. Okay, cool. So we've got a light green and dark green. So I want to use these for the leaves here on the carriage. And these are big intensity fine markers, but these are the water-based ones. Not the alcohol-based. So let's get these leaves down. Don't know what the weather is like where you guys are, but it is quite a miserable looking day outside today, and it's obviously been raining because as the bus just went past, I could hear that the road sounded wet. Okay, I'll do the leaves on this bit dark as well. So this is just using the fine liner over the ink tents that I've put down. I'm actually quite intimidated by the wheels on this. I'm not sure where to go with it. They'll probably be the last thing that I do. Okay. Got some little bits over here. Do that here as well. I do apologise for keep going quiet. Okay, so there's some green detail there on the carriage. So let's put the lighter green on these bits now. So we're finished with that one. This is another green, Bic Intensity. Oh, that colour is beautiful. I love sort of like bright lime greens and chartreuse kind of colours. I absolutely love it. Okay. Right, and then I'll go in with my Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic gel pen, and this is the violet and metallic blue. So I'm going to do what looks like the grapes or berries or something on the decoration here on the carriage. It just adds a bit of sparkle as well. I'll come down to those bits in a minute. I love these gel pens so much. They are beautiful. They're known as Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic here in the UK, but I think in the US they are exactly the same as the Pentel Sparkle Pop. They are exactly the same, just, you know, slight difference in name and barrel, but the ink is all exactly the same. So please don't feel, you know, you need to get both, because you don't. They're exactly the same. It's just how they're packaged, that's all. Apologies if you can hear the neighbours. Okay, doesn't even look like berries, but hey, it's sparkly, so whatever. Okay, let's come down here and add some of this colour down here by the windows. Don't think I'm going to be too keen on that, but oh well. No. Nope. Let's just go with it. Okay, we've got moons on this bit, haven't we? Let's do that. Do them the same colour as I've done them on the horse's blanket. Okay. This is going to be a very, very, very sparkly carriage. Not that I'm complaining. Okay, I think I'm going to use this colour here around these sections here. I do think the carriage is going to need a little bit of shading. Just to help it along a little bit. Okay. The carriage is not my I think it's my least favourite thing out of the whole page, double page spread actually. That's a bit of a bummer. It certainly sounds like it's raining outside, which means that Aaron and the kids would have got caught in it. Okay, I need to fix this shading on this because it's actually bothering a little bit. Let me let's try it this way. Just take a bit of pigment from the tip of the pencil. It just needs something, you know. Okay. Yeah, definitely needed this little bit of helping hand. Okay, so let's just do that on the other windows a little bit. Sorry if I'm getting my hand in the way. Okay, so let's just push that pigment out a little bit. It's not very often that I use this technique with the Inktense, but I think for purposes like this, it works really well. Just pulling a little bit of that pigment off from, from the tip of the pencil, just taking off what you need. Okay, so I'm just using a little bit of the pigment that's left on the water brush just to put a few shadows in here and there. Okay, and then I'm gonna just wipe off any of the excess and then just try and soften it a smidge. I should have been a little bit quicker there, but not to worry. Let's use a little bit of this one, I think. Just go sort of here under that gold bit, just really want to kind of emphasize it, really. Just make that stand out. Okay. Now it just adds a little bit of depth, doesn't it? I'm just thinking it just saves me doing it with the Inktense, just saves me pulling out a set of pencils. And it's still putting those shadows in, but they're just, a bit softer. And it sounds like Aaron and the kids are back. Okay, so I'm just going to gently tap that in. And then I'm just going to turn the book a little bit this way, just so I'm not putting my hands in the wet pigment. And there, I'm just add a little bit of shading to the curtains, just putting a few little lines down where those like the fold lines were already put in there for us. So I'm just going with the details that were already there. Just there. Okie dokie, let's just go here, around that a little bit. There, okay, I think that looks better. I'm starting to like this a little bit more now than what I did. Okay, so I think for this video I am going to call it done. It's not going to take me long to finish this off camera, so let me just zoom out and you can see kind of where we are with it all now. Let's move that to the side and get the whole thing in. So there you go. I think we're making, you know, really good progress on this, and I think maybe another hour or so and this will be done. So thank you so much everyone for joining me for this colouring chat. I'm sorry it's not been a very talkative one, but I hope you've enjoyed it nonetheless. Take care, stay safe, and I'll speak to you all soon.